Hello friends and welcome. First of all, my apologies for these dark glasses. I had cataract surgery about a week and a half ago. I thought my eyes could handle bright light by now, but they're still a little bit sensitive, so my apologies, but hopefully next week I'll be without them. Can we really be over halfway through 2023? Doesn't it seem that time just flies by more quickly as we get older? And you know what? It's not just our imagination. It actually does. In fact, recent research has now proven that time actually does seem to go faster as we get older because of changes in our neural signal processing. Well, we're not going to talk about the physics of this phenomenon today, thank goodness, but we are here to talk about the top drugstore and high-end makeup products of 2023 so far. This is always such a special video to put together because it's especially fun to share the best of the best products that can really work well on our more mature skin. And mature skin is really the focus of this channel. So if you've noticed that just a few things have changed over the last few decades and the makeup techniques and products that worked in our 20s and 30s don't work quite so well now, you've definitely come to the right place. My name is Elise, and my mission as a well over 50 working makeup artist is to find and share the skincare and makeup techniques and products that can help us look like the very best version of ourselves. So if this sounds like something that sparks your interest, I hope you'll subscribe before you leave today. Now, let's talk about great 2023 drugstore and high-end skincare and makeup finds. And by the way, you'll find links to all of these products in the description box below, which you can access by tapping on the word more. And you'll also find in the description box a list of the brands in today's video that aren't cruelty-free, because I know that's an important bit of information for many of you. My favorite skincare find of 2023 so far is Shawnee Darden's Weightless Oil-Free Moisturizer. Shawnee Darden is an expert esthetician who's considered the secret behind Hollywood's most flawless faces. And as you can imagine, the health, beauty, and wellness standards in Hollywood are pretty darn high. What really sets this moisturizer apart for me is that it's extremely lightweight but effective. I find it to be the perfect moisturizer to wear under makeup because it doesn't impact the formulas of the products applied over it. If our moisturizers are too heavy, they can often change how our makeup applies or even how it looks. I've already applied it today and it feels wonderful. And since we're on the subject of moisturizing, let's talk about a really wonderful moisturizing face primer that I tried for the first time a couple of months ago. It's from the clean beauty brand RMS Beauty, and it's their Re-Evolve Radiance Locking Primer. And all you need to open it is simply twist the top. And this is a refillable case, which is really wonderful. It does a great job of locking in skincare, helping makeup stay in place all day, and smoothing the skin as well. But what impressed me the most is that you can instantly feel it hydrating the skin when it's first applied. I actually look forward to applying this product because it feels so wonderfully soft and moisturizing on my skin. And of course, we have to talk about some exceptional eye products. And I so wish I could actually apply this eye makeup for you. However, because of the cataract surgery, I'm not allowed to wear eye makeup for several weeks. This first product certainly isn't new this year, but it's new to me. And I've already purchased a backup for it. It's this tiny but powerful bite-sized eyeshadow quad from e.l.f. Cosmetics called I Love You a Latte. As you can see, I've already hit pan on the lightest color. e.l.f. has a number of other good bite-sized eyeshadow quads, but what makes this one stand out above the rest is that it's all matte. It has 4 colors that work for all of us, and it can easily take us from day to night eyeshadow. And the phenomenal part is that it costs only $3. Nowhere is there a better quality, less expensive, and more versatile eyeshadow palette. This is absolutely a go-to eyeshadow palette when I'm in a hurry, and especially when I'm traveling. My next eyeshadow top pick is equally as wonderful, but it's a polar opposite in terms of the cost. And you've most likely guessed that the brand is Denona, and it's my Retro Glam eyeshadow palette. And one of the wonderful things about Natasha Denona palettes is that on the back, you'll notice that they're pinholes. What that does is it makes it easy for us to pop out individual colors. So you can basically create your own palettes that way, which is really a lot of fun to do. The color story of this eyeshadow palette just takes my breath away every time I look at it. The soft pinks and greens and the neutral colors can create a lovely soft wearable eye look, but there are also mid-tone and deeper colors which can easily be applied to amp up a look for evening or a special occasion. And the shimmering dusty pink and sparkling champagne nudes can take any look up a notch in terms of glamour. And the quality of the formula, which is made in Italy, is also awesome. Of course, eyeshadow preference so depends on whether the color story speaks to us. For me, this color story and the quality of these shadows is a 10+. Well, no eyeshadow look is complete without an accompanying top-notch mascara. We want to enhance, volumize, and lengthen our lashes without clumping or smudging. And a bonus is to have a mascara that's easy to remove and is actually good for our lashes. And that's what Doll 10's Effort Lash Mascara gives us. This Clean Beauty 2B mascara has a gel formula and unique brush shape, which creates great dimension for our lashes. And it works wonderfully for those of us with sensitive eyes. This has recently become my favorite go-to mascara. And the shape of the brush can make such a difference in mascara. One of the things I'm very sad about is that after eye surgery like this, you have to throw out any used mascaras and have a clean one because mascaras are pretty notorious for bacteria buildup. And it's going to be really hard to throw out that mascara. Up next is another eye product from Doll 10, their Luminous Under Eye Corrector. This product is extremely creamy, which makes it both easy to apply and to blend in. And since it has a luminous quality, it also instantly brightens under eye circles and also reduces the appearance of fine lines and imperfections. And it also comes in 2 different colors. I use the color Rose Quartz, which is the lightest, but it also comes in a darker shade called Amber. And although I'd love to apply it to be on the safe side, obviously I don't want to go anywhere near my eyes, so I'm going to have to forego it this time. We all know how challenging it can be to find a foundation that truly works for us, that doesn't feel heavy, it has the finish we want, and is a great shade match. Rare that we can find all of that in one foundation. Well, the light reflecting foundation from Nars comes in 36 different shades, has a great range of cool, warm, and neutral undertones, and it also has shades that work particularly well for olive tone skin. It's designed to be a makeup skincare hybrid with medium buildable coverage that smooths the look of the skin and also blurs imperfections, which is especially beneficial for our mature skin. Another factor that's a bonus for those of us with mature skin is that this foundation creates a natural finish with just a slight glow. Nars has always been known for great foundations, and I think this foundation is one of their absolutely best products. It definitely ranks in my top 3 all-time favorite foundations. I have a shade that's a perfect match for my light skin that has a cool undertone. It's shade L2.5 called Yukon. Let me show it to you. I'm, of course, wearing this foundation now, and I just love the soft radiance that it gives my skin. Let's take a quick close-up. This next product is from the drugstore, and I think it's hands down one of the best drugstore products that I've found in the last several years, and that's really saying a lot. It's Makeup Revolution's Ultra Creamy Bronzer, and I have it in the shade Medium, which works really well for me as a contour. And believe me, with this contour, a little goes a very long way, so you do not have to put much on your brush when you apply it. It also comes in a warmer light shade and a dark and a deep shade. The word ultra in the name really does describe this product since it's both ultra creamy and ultra blendable. To me, one of the most important qualities of any contour or bronzer is that it's creamy and blendable, because the one thing we absolutely don't want from our bronzer or our contour is dark lines that look stark and harsh because they can't be blended in easily. And I also love having this large pan to work from, since I think this makes it so much easier to dip a larger brush into it so we get the perfect amount of product. But one thing I do always recommend with bronzer or contour is to first put our brush into it and then to swirl the brush around in the palm of our hand to spread the product evenly on the brush and to eliminate any excess product on the brush. And in this particular instance, I used a Real Technique setting brush to apply it, which allows me to put on a very soft first layer that I can easily build up to get the amount of color I want. This is a wonderful brush. It comes in handy for so many different things. It's actually called a setting brush, but it really works wonderfully if you want to apply a lighter application of a blush or a contour. So far, this has certainly been the year for blush products. They are everywhere. And luckily, for those of us with dry skin, many of these blushes are creams and liquids. Two of my very favorite blushes so far are the Nars Liquid Afterglow Blush and the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil. The Nars blush comes in 6 shades, and I love how easily it applies and blends out. It creates a beautiful natural look with a soft glow. And I also love the fact that Nars incorporated a somewhat unusual shade into their mix. It's called Wanderlust, and it's a soft lilac color that is stunning. This is the Nars product, and let me show you a swatch of the color, which is really unusual and beautiful. As you can see, it has a slight lilac undertone. Now, if you enjoy a strong blush look, I would not recommend this blush, but if you're looking for a soft blush of color that has a soft glow, this liquid blush is stunning and so easy to apply and blend. I find it applies best if I dot it on the back of my hand and then use my fingers to tap it into the skin. It's really best to avoid rubbing in any cream or liquid blush since that can sometimes disturb any makeup products underneath. Let me show you the side of my face where I applied it. This is the Nars Wanderlust blush, and I like to just tap it in like this. The Makeup by Mario blush is a sheer formula with a slightly dewy look, and it comes in 6 different shades. It's made with hyaluronic acid to plump and hydrate the skin, and it creates a soft, no makeup look. Let me show you the shade Perfect Pink, which I love, and that's the one I'm wearing today. And this is the Makeup by Mario Perfect Pink. As you can see, it's a much pinker shade than the Wanderlust by Nars. Now, I will say that since these blushes aren't highly pigmented, they don't have ultra long staying power. However, to increase the wear time, just spray some setting spray onto a dampened sponge and press it onto the blush after applying it. And if you want to increase the wear time even more, simply apply a second coat of the blush over the setting spray. To me, these beautiful sheer soft glow blush colors are worth spending a little extra time applying in order to help them to last a little bit longer. Well, frankly, I never thought I'd be including this makeup category in the best products of 2023 so far. But I not only have one product in this category, but I have 2. One is a drugstore product and the other is a high-end product, and they're both lip glosses. The drugstore entry is L'Oreal's Glow Paradise Lip Balm and Gloss with Pomegranate Extract. Wow, these product names just seem to get longer and longer. This product is another hybrid product since it moisturizes and conditions the lips while also creating a healthy looking glow with color. It's lightweight and non-sticky, and when it's time to reapply, it really layers seamlessly. It also has a pointed tip applicator which makes it easier to apply. Let me show you. It comes in 12 buildable colors, and I have the color Pristine Pink, and that's the one I'm wearing right now. The other gloss is from the clean beauty brand Lawless, and it has an even longer name. It's their Forget the Filler Lip Plumper Line Smoothing Lip Gloss. I have the shade Daisy Girl, which is a shimmering pink color. This gloss softens and hydrates the lips, and it has a beautiful shine. It feels very plush on the lips and ultra smooth. The product description does say that with consistent use, the gloss visibly increases lip volume and decreases lines. Well, since I rarely use any product consistently, since I'm often trying new products, I can't really speak to this claim, but I can speak to the fact that the color, shine, and formula is beautiful. And the oversized doe foot applicator is a really nice, unique design, which makes the gloss far easier to apply. Let me swatch both of these so you can see what they look like. And this is the Lawless gloss. And as you can see, this also has a very unique applicator. The Lawless gloss is on top and the L'Oreal is under it. And as you can see, the L'Oreal doesn't have quite as much color. Today, I'm wearing the gloss from L'Oreal. Well, those are my choices for the top 12 drugstore and high-end makeup products of 2023 so far. If you enjoyed today's video, please let YouTube know by giving it a thumbs up. And I hope in the comments section you'll let me know some of your top skincare and makeup products that you've tried so far this year. I hope to see you again next Thursday, and until then, I wish you good health and happiness and hope you have a fabulous rest of your day. Take care.